Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the YouTube video. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and it really helps out the video altogether. As you guys can tell, we're doing a Indianapolis Colts rebuild. This seems to be my favorite team to rebuild in this game. So just so you guys know, we are doing something a little bit different today. We're not going to be going through drafting and all that stuff. We're just going to try to rebuild this team purely based off the will. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim a season. And then we get to spin the wheel and we can steal a player from another team every time we sim. Right, so let me guide you guys through this real quick. And let me get you guys and help you guys figure out what's really going on. I actually did this the wrong way. You have to play offline. You have to play offline and play by yourself so you can do this, but you have to save it, go out, and then come back in. Okay, so let's go to the Colts. My daggum dog is barking out there. So we are going to turn off salary cap and all that stuff. This is going to be a fun rebuild. This is kind of the first time that we let Madden do this for us. We do finally have a PC. Well, not a PC, but we do finally have some, how do I say this? We do finally have a different way of recording our videos. So that is kind of cool. We're gonna make this okay, wear and tear. Okay, turn all this stuff off. Progressive fatigue has to go off. Turn this to none. Draft timer is gonna be off. All that stuff. We're not really focused on the draft timer. All that stuff. Coach firing turned off, and then everything else we'll just leave it like that. Let's go ahead and hop into this. We're gonna make our starting point to be the regular season, and then yeah. Okay, let's go take a look at our roster right now and see exactly what we're working with here in year one. Anthony Richardson Sr., Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman Jr., Josh Downs. You know, this isn't really a bad team. Quentin Nelson being the highlight of this offensive line. Just drafted the rookie Tyler Warren. Defensively, it still looks just as good with Travarius Ward and Kenny Moore. DeForest Buckner, Zaire Franklin, I believe. Cameron Bynum, Nick Cross. So yeah, we definitely have some players that can be really good, but they're not gonna really develop. We're just letting the wheel decide. So let's go ahead and hop on this wheel. Okay, here we are on the positions wheel. Let's go ahead and give this thing a spin and see where it is going to land us. It is gonna land us on defensive tackle, I believe. We're gonna get right edge. So let's go ahead and spin this team wheel and see where this team wheel puts us on. We're gonna get a right edge from the 49ers. That would be our guy, Nick Bosa. Welcome to the squad. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I was way off. It is actually gonna be Michael Williams. He is a right edge. We're gonna go ahead and slide him over here at left edge and let him play there. I'll let him get some reps there. So let's go ahead and sim this season and see how we do in the first year. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have went 6-11. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Also, I accidentally created my save point on week 3. We are 2-0, but obviously you can tell that it didn't make much of a difference. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to the wheel. All right, so here we are on the position where we're gonna give it a spin and see where it lands us. It's gonna land us on long snapper, one of the new positions. Gotta show some love to the long snappers. We're gonna get a long snapper out of New York, the New York Jets. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have no idea who this is, so let's go ahead and find out. It's gonna be none other than Tyler Hennessy, who we have to go. So let me show you guys the trouble that I have to go there for this real quick. It is Tyler Hennessy and normal dev, but I have to switch because in older Maddens you could just change their position, but I guess in this Madden they kind of fixed that, so I have to switch to the other team and trade them to my team, if that makes any sense. So I gotta go all the way down to the Colts right here as the Jets, and then I'll just trade for our long snapper, who's probably better to be honest, but just send our long snapper that way, and they're gonna accept that. I guess long snappers don't really much matter in this game. I will keep that in mind. Tyler Hennessy, I see you. Giving us an extra win, but not good enough for that 20-0. Here we are back on the positions wheel, actually, and we're going to go ahead and get us a Mike or a left tackle. Going to get us a Mike linebacker. Our Mike linebacker is going to be from... Oh, give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. The Commanders. We're going to get a Mike linebacker from the Commanders. I have no idea who that would be. Bobby Wagner? No, he's on the Seahawks. It was Bobby Wagner, as he's going to join the Indianapolis Colts, coming in at a 91 overall. That kind of looks tough on him, huh? As we're going to go ahead and slide Ziggy Franklin over there to Sam linebacker, filling that spot in perfectly with Bobby Wagner at the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Wagner is a huge impact on this team as we finally make our first playoff appearance, not going 17-0 though, but can we do something with this? Let's take this week by week and see exactly how far we get, as we're going to get booted out in the wild card. Let's get to our next wheel spin. Here we are back on the wheel. I gave it another spin. Let's see where we're going to land on. Quarterback, and we're going to get a center instead of getting an upgrade from Anthony Richardson. When it comes to center, you kind of hope for the Lions with Frank Ragnow, but the Browns wouldn't be too bad either. I think they have a really solid center over there in Cleveland. And they do not have a solid starting center like I thought, as they have Ethan Pochich. I've never heard that name a day in my life, but he is an upgrade nonetheless over Bortolini, the starting center for us previously. So let's go ahead and put this through the sim and see if we can make it back to the playoffs. Hope it all works out. Broken machine, no it won't work. But I get cash, so she gon' twerk. Heartbreak hotel, leave a hoe hurt. Cause I've been hurt. California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. So I put my hands up, they playing my song, the butterflies fly away. Not in my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. So I put my hands up, they playing my song, and know I'm gonna be okay. And boys and girls, we are back in the playoff, as that upgraded center does help, but can we make it to the Super Bowl this year? I'm not going to say that we will, but even though I certainly hope so. But yeah, we get booted in the first round by the Bengals, but it is a close game. We're getting better. Here we are back on the team. Well, hopefully we can get an upgraded quarterback, but we're going to go ahead and get a punter. Much needed position. As our punter is going to be from the Cowboys. Ooh, I have no idea who their punter is, by the way. I wish I was kicker. We could get Brandon Aubrey. And I might not know who their punter is, but he is really good. Brian Anger being one of the better punters in the league. I should have guessed that, but I didn't know. Welcome to the squad, Brian Anger. The DJ played my song and I'll be alright. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. As Brian Anger did not help us at all as we go 8-9. Let's go ahead and just hop back into the wheel. Here we are back on the team. As you guys can tell, I've taken off long snapper and punter, but we're going to get a D tackle. But from where? Would love the Chiefs, the Jets, the Chiefs, Jets, Giants, the Buccaneers. There's a lot of good D tackles in this league. We'll see who we can get. As we're going to spin this team wheel, and it's going to land us on the Bucks. Stay, yes! We're going to get Vita Vea. And with the addition of Vita Vea, that brings in kind of a way to where we can really mess with this defensive line. This defensive line just took an insane step. We're going to slide DeVorest Buckner out to left edge. Grover Stewart's going to be the backup D tackle. Vita Vea D tackle 1 and Michael Williams at right edge. This is an insane defense, and I expect us to make a deep run in the playoffs this year. I don't know what is wrong with the Colts playbook, but Jesus Christ, get it straight. Dude, how do we add Vita Vea and go 5-12? We're going to have to change these playbooks for sure. It's got to be the quarterback position, which is what we're hoping for right here. But we are going to get a left edge Could be a pretty big wheel spin here. Could we get a left edge from, say, the 49ers, the Cowboys, the Jets? I think that... Is that Will McDonald, the 4th? Or is that, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. We'll have to see, guys. It might be Quinnen Williams. Maybe. No, is Quinnen Williams on the Panthers? Or is he still on the Jets? No, Derek Brown's on the Panthers. That's right. I guess we'll just have to see. As it was Will McDonald the 4th who's going to slide in right there as that backup edge. Hopefully we can do a lot better this year. I'm going to switch the playbooks over to the playbooks I've had success with in other franchises that I played. I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, we made the switch at playbook. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. We haven't really looked at the stats much, but I don't expect Anthony Richardson to be that good. Yeah, no, mid. Absolute mid. Jonathan Taylor doing Jonathan Taylor things. Receiving-wise, looks like Josh Downs had a really good year. Where the hell did that come from? 16 touchdowns? 1,200 yards? Blocking, yeah. Who led up the most sacks? Bernhard Raymond? I don't even want to try to pronounce that again. Looking at the defensive side of things, looks like DeForest Buckner got 12.5. Grover Stewart got 6. Vita Vea got 5.5. 6 for Bobby Wagner out of the Mike position is insane. Looking at interceptions, Charvarius Ward with 4. Pretty good year. Let's see if we can make a decently deep run in the playoffs this year, as we did switch to the Atlanta Falcons playbook. Do we get booted in the first round? That's the big, major question. We don't. We do make it past the wild card, but can we make it past the divisional round and against these overpowered Kansas City Chiefs? And no, we get booted. So we're back to the team well then, getting the spin. Can we please get quarterback? Looks like we're going to get right edge again. What is with all these edges? I'm about to take it off the board. Hopefully we can get somebody solid. And we're spinning the team wheel now. Going to get a right edge from the Vikings. Is that Danielle Hunter? That could potentially be Danielle Hunter. I think he might be a right edge in this game. We'll have to see. And it's not Danielle Hunter, but it is Andrew Van Ginkel. So welcome to the Colts, where your dreams probably just came to die. And Andrew Van Ginkel gets us back to the playoffs. Can we make another deep push in the playoffs this year? I don't think we do. Oh my goodness, we make it against the 15-2 Buffalo Bills. I wonder, who's leading? Okay, so Cincinnati, Joe Burrow. Okay, Jamar Chase going crazy. Patrick Mahomes up there per usual. Let's see how our guys did this year, as Anthony Richardson's putting up relatively the same numbers. Jonathan Taylor, relatively same numbers. Same numbers for Josh Downs. Everything's the same numbers. We definitely just need to bolster up our team as a whole. Let's take a look at the sack total. See how good Andrew Van Ginkel did. He got 6 sacks. 5 picks for Zaire Franklin. 2 for Charvarius. So, not a bad year, but let's go ahead and we blow out the Steelers 23-0. Let's go ahead and see if we can get these Buffalo Bills knocked out in the divisional here. And we make it to the AFC Championship against your Cincinnati Bengals. Can we beat the Bengals and make it to the Super Bowl? I don't know if we did. I hate this part because you don't know if you made it or not. We did not. So a little tip for any users out there, anybody that does simulations. If you see contract extended at the bottom after your championship game, that means you didn't make it. You better just go ahead and go on to the next season. Here we are back on the positions wheel. Hopefully it can give us a quarterback. A right tackle would not hurt either. For the team wheel, we'd want to get definitely not the Titans. I don't know, the Packers? Do the Packers have a good offensive tackle, period? And they do. His name is Zach Tom. Welcome to the Colts, as we're going to slide Braden Smith right in there, right guard, just making this offensive line that much better. As Zach Tom doesn't make much of a difference, but definitely a difference. Let's go take a look at the stats and see what they're all about real quick. Again, Anthony Richardson, wow, what, dude, you have more protection and you're, Jonathan Taylor, a better year. Receiving-wise, definitely a better year from our receivers. Blocking, let's see how Zach Tom did for us, as he only allowed 12 sacks from the tackle position, which is not bad. We had 3 people in triple-digit sacks and triple-digit TFLs. Wow. What an insane year from our defensive unit. Zaire Franklin with 6 picks. Kenny Moore II with 5. But it doesn't matter because we're not undefeated for 1. For 2, we got to take on the Chiefs in the wild card. That is kind of crazy to even think about. But let's see how they did. And we get booted first round. Let's go ahead and get back to the wheel. And here we are back on the wheel, waiting to see. Please don't give me edge again. I will take a left guard. I will take a left guard. Spin this team, this team will, and we're gonna get a left guard from the Dolphins. I could not tell you who that is at all. And it's gonna be James Daniels, who we slide right in at center. Also, guys, shout out to Fom V for the idea for the Will videos. I watch a lot of his videos. Make sure you guys go check him out on YouTube. He's a real big inspiration for these videos. First ever Will video I made, so hopefully this one blows up. But shout out to Fom V for this video. Make sure you guys go check him out. Show him a lot of support as well. But yeah, it is James Daniels. We're gonna slide him right there, right in there at center. Again, James Daniels doesn't really make a difference. I don't think we're gonna have that much of a difference until we can move off of Anthony Richardson. But we are in 89 overall, taking on the Broncos in the AFC wildcard. Let's take a look and see if any of the stats got any better. Anthony Richardson definitely did have an uptick here. 4,000 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 14 picks. Still in the same picks area. 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor. Receiving wise, same numbers for Josh Downs. Blocking, let's see how James Daniels did. Sacks wise, he did give up 7 from the center spot, but we also need to get rid of Raymond, so we definitely need to move off of him too. Not the triple digit sack here that everybody was, or 3 guys with triple digit or double digit sacks, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with double digit TFL, so that is pretty nice. Interception wise, Kenny Moore, Ziggy Franklin are tied up with 3. Let's go ahead and sim this this playoff round and see if we can't make it to the actual divisional this year, because we made it all the way to the AFC Championship a couple years ago. Chiefs, we're going to be taking on the Chiefs in the divisional round, as Anthony Richardson is not the guy. We just need to get rid of him. Once we land on quarterback, we got to pray to God. Dude, we lose. Let's just go to the wheel. I'm going to add a jackpot, but I'm also going to add a curse. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I had to sneeze, but I'm going to edit that out. But let's go ahead and get back to the wheels. I think I'm going to add a jackpot and a curse, because we are getting really late in this video and we need a quarterback. So, I'll see you guys over there. Here we are back on the team. Well, not going to add the jackpot or curse yet, but we could use a wide receiver. This is a big one. Give Anthony Richardson another target to throw to. And back on the team would be huge. There's a lot of receivers in the league that we could get, but Puka Nacua is a very huge addition. As it's actually not going to be Puka Nacua, it is going to be Davante Adams. I completely forgot, and I kind of assumed that Puka Nacua is the wide receiver 1 on the Rams, and I still think he should be. But we are going to get a really washed 90 overall Davante Adams, so welcome to Indy. As he's going to slide in just right at that wide receiver 1 spot, filling a much-needed hole on this already really good team. Let's see how far we can make it. Davante Adams actually hurts the program, making us go 9-8. But let's see his stats this year. Let's see exactly how well our guy did. Anthony Richardson, no stat uptick at all, just same old. Jonathan Taylor definitely had a better year. Receiving wise, God, Davante Adams, Jesus Christ. Davante Adams is washed. Davante Adams is so washed. Let's just go ahead and sim week by week and see how we're gonna do. 9-8 going against the 11-6 Baltimore Ravens. We do have the overall advantage. Can we make it to the AFC Championship game? With Anthony Richardson, I don't see a lot happening as we lose 21-7. Let's go ahead and get back to this wheel. Here we are back on the team. We're hoping for a quarterback. For God's sake, stop! No, he goes to corner. We don't really need corner on this team, but let's see where we're going to get him from. Getting the team wheel now. Hopefully we can land on, I don't know, the Bengals. Oh, good God, the Bengals? You know, you could hope for Broncos here. You could hope for the Jets. You could hope for the Ravens. You could even hope for the Dolphins. Anything but the Bengals. We're going to get Cam Taylor-Britt, who slides right in there, that cornerback 3 slot corner role. Hopefully he can help us make it 17-0. All right, chat. Yeah, we went 6-11. Let's just get to the next team we'll spin. All right, here we are on the position wheel. Give us a quarterback. We are going to get a strong safety, but from where is the question? We're going to get a strong safety from the Chiefs. All right, let's go see who they got. As we get Jamari Connor, who's not even going to start. Let's just see how the season goes. And ladies and gentlemen, Jamari Connor is going to give us our best season yet, going 12-5. Let's take a look at the league leaders and see how everything went. You know, I do see Joe Burrow up there a lot, so maybe we can get Anthony Richardson going, but we just got to get off of Anthony Richardson before we can switch to that playbook. Jonathan Taylor, Josh Downs doing their things. It's just typical for them. Looking at the defensive side of things, looks like we had 2 players in for double-digit tackles for loss, 18 for DeForest Buckner. 2 with double-digit sacks, Vita Vea and Grover Stewart. Yeah, so I don't know. We just gotta pray to God that our guys can go to the Super Bowl this year. Because I mean, we're taking on the Texans in back-to-back weeks apparently. They're gonna knock out the Texans in the wild card round. Can we knock out the 11-6 Broncos? We are not the 1 seed, so there is somebody out there who is a lot better than us. As we're gonna take the loss, and we're gonna go back to the wheel. All right, here we are on the wheel as we just shuffled it. Maybe we can get quarterback here, but we are gonna get another edge. Another edge, man. Come on. Gonna get an edge from. Give us the Cowboys. Give us the Lions. Is that no? That's not Will Anderson. Aiden Hutchinson. Is that Aiden Hutchinson? That might be Aiden Hutchinson. And it is Aiden Hutchinson. Welcome to the Indianapolis Colts as he's going to slide right into that left edge position as we're going to have DeForest Buckner over there at right edge, Grover Stewart and Vita Vea. This front 7 was already scary, but now it's even scarier. This front 7 should win us a championship this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Aiden Hutchinson doesn't make that much of a difference, going 10-7. We got a crazy defense. Let's go take a look at these stats again. And Jesus Christ, we're just gonna start skipping Anthony Richardson. Jonathan Taylor doing Jonathan Taylor things. Receiving wise, Josh Downs had a really good year. Why has Josh Downs been the lead? Oh my God! Did I not save it after I got Devontae Adams? Oh my God, Chad. I'm so sorry. I think. Wait, how many players am I missing right now? Hold on, chat. We gotta go look at our lineup because I don't think I've been saving. I think it's just completely slipped my mind. I forgot to save. So okay, we don't have Devontae Adams. We have all the offensive linemen that we got. Somewhere I didn't save, and I forgot to save Devontae Adams. Defensively, no wonder we've been so bad. We haven't spun Sam or Will yet. All of our defensive linemen are here. I do remember Cam Taylor-Britt. Getting him, and I didn't save for him, but geez, I forgot. I also didn't save for Aiden Hutchinson, so I think it's just Aiden Hutchinson and Devontae Adams I forgot about. But let's go ahead and see how far we can make it in these playoffs. Wow, what an addition it would have been if we had Devontae Adams all this time. I forgot to save. I'm so dumb. As we knock out the Chiefs and we're gonna knock out the Raiders, now we're gonna lose. Let's just go to the wheel. And as I'm spinning this wheel, I'm going to be trading for both those players. But we are going to land over here on right tackle or fullback. If we land on fullback, we're going to go ahead and take off fullback. But we do land on right tackle, so let's go ahead and take a look at the team that we're going to be using. And the team that we are going to land on is going to be the Denver Broncos? Is that a right tackle from the Denver Broncos? I guess I'll have to see. Their right tackle is Mike McGlinchey. Welcome to the Colts. As he's just going to be the backup right tackle. And as you guys can tell, we got Devontae Adams back. We should have Cam Taylor-Britt. Yeah, we do have Cam Taylor-Britt, and we have Aiden Hutchinson back on the team. So, little mishap there, but we should have a better year this year. As we're going to go 10-7, making the wild card again. Let's see if any of the stats improved for... Okay. Like I said, we're just skipping Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, normal stats. Devontae Adams, 1,200 yards, but Josh Downs still putting probably a better year up with 3 more touchdowns. I don't know. Let's just get into the playoffs. I mean, let's look at, we didn't even look at Aiden Hutchinson's stats last year. I'm sure he's doing great things with us, but we need to look first. Yeah, 14.5 sacks from Aiden Hutchinson, 15 TFLs. Vita Vea with 11 sacks, 17 TFLs here. Our defense is fine. It's our offense. We really need to get our offense rolling because we can't score points. You're really not going to win games. They said defense does win championships, and which it does. I mean, look at Stetson Bennett. Look at Peyton Manning. And our defense couldn't win that game because the Steelers put up 31 points on us. I guess it's back to the position, Will. Come on, give us a quarterback. A center will be fine. A center would be perfectly fine. Back to the team wheel here, and it's going to be a center from the Bears. The Bears! As we're going to pick up Drew Dahlman, who's going to become the backup center and slide right into that spot perfectly. And chat, ladies and gentlemen, Drew Dahlman makes all the difference that we needed. Let's go take a look and see how our stats were. Holy crap. Anthony Richardson. Wow. Actually, a good year from Anthony Richardson. Rushing-wise, Jonathan Taylor, 17 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. Passing that. Wow. Aiden Hutchinson breaking the sack record. 24.5 sacks. 13.5 from Vita Vea. 11 from DeForest Buckner. We had 4 guys in double-digit TFLs. 8.5 from Grover Stewart as well. Interceptions-wise, Zaire Franklin led us with 3. Wow. Wow, we went 16-1, chat. And if you guys don't believe me or anything that I've done on this channel, listen. I was thinking about making an actual joke this year and saying like, hey, we went 17-0 and forcing every single win and be like, totally didn't cheat. But as you guys can see, I didn't force a single win. Wow, can we make a deep run in the playoffs, or was this just a Mickey Mouse run from this squad, from this unit, as we are easily making it out of the wild card, because you know we like that. Divisional, we gotta beat the Texans, and wow, the Texans are gonna beat the 16-1 Indianapolis Colts. That's a shame. That right there just tells me we're just a quarterback off from making it happen, but we are going to land on Sam linebacker here. We really could use that quarterback, but let's see where our Sam linebacker is going to come from. It's going to be the Ravens. The Ravens. I could take the Jets. The Jets are solid. So the Jets do not have a Sam linebacker on their active roster, but however, they did have Quincy Williams starting at their Sam linebacker spot, so we went ahead and grabbed him. Should we make a rule? Should we like respin if they don't have a player at that position? Let me know in the comment section down below, but let's go ahead and hop into the simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a major step down from last year. I guess last year was just kind of a hype up. As you guys can see, we do have all the people on this roster that's supposed to be here. I don't know what happened. You know, we got Drew Dahlman was supposed to be that guy, you know. We bring in a new starter. Go 10-7, but I mean, I'm just going to skip the Super Bowl. I don't care about that no more. Back to the wheel. Please, for all that is holy, give me a quarterback. Matter of fact, y'all are going to see how it is. I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle the wheel again. And now we're going to go back into it. We're going to spin it. Please, God, for all that is holy, give me a quarterback. Quarterback, we're not... No. Please, at least be a receiver. Golly. I'm like an hour, like 2 hours in this recording. Dude, this is taking so long. At least give me a 99 overall center, the Falcons. The Falcons do not have a good center. Maybe if that was Alex Mack. I'm a Falcons fan, and I want us to trade away our center. Jesus. I guess welcome David Andrews to the team. Can you please leave? Anthony Richardson is sticking it through. He's like the only player. Him and Tyler Warren are like the only positions we haven't gotten a halfback. But I'm okay with Jonathan Taylor. Chat. Okay. These are the positions that we need. We need free safety, quarterback, running back, and tight end. Maybe another receiver. Can we not land on those? Like it's completely avoiding quarterback. Never mind. Let's just simulate. But ladies and gentlemen, for some reason, every time we add an underrated center, we have a good, really good record. Bro, this makes no sense. Anthony Richardson is not that guy, and it's telling me right now everything I need to know. You know why? It's Anthony fucking Richardson. Just get Anthony Richardson gone. Let's just take a look. Jesus. Okay. Hey, 16 interceptions is horrible, but other than that, man, Anthony Richardson, hey, flush down the toilet, bro. My bad. I was not familiar with their game. Jonathan Taylor, normal stats. This shit's normal. The defensive side of the ball, this shit's normal at this point. The only thing that isn't normal is where the hell did Anthony Richardson come? I can't talk. Where did Anthony Richardson come from? And why in the hell hasn't he been doing this entire video? Like, can we get those interceptions down? Maybe turn those, like, 6 more interceptions into touchdowns? We'll probably go 17-0. We're that close. We need a fucking quarterback. No shade to Anthony Richardson. He just had a good year. And, of course, I'm going to simulate this year for the Super Bowl because we actually have a shot this year. Did I even save David Andrews? I don't think I did. I don't think I even saved getting David Andrews. I'm not quite sure yet, but I guess we're gonna have to find out as we lose in the divisional. I'll see you guys on the wheel. To be fair, guys, I'm not going back and trading for David Andrews. We're just gonna spin the wheel and see what we can get. A Sam linebacker again or an edge? Sam linebacker. Let's see who we get. I don't know positions in this league or in this Madden. Like Sam linebacker from the Bengals or the Vikings. I don't know. I don't know who it is. Welcome Demetrius Knight to the squad. Let's him. Guys, maybe I should have traded back for David Andrews. We just went 9-8. I'm not even gonna try to simulate. I'm just gonna go back to the wheel. Here we are, back on the wheel. Can we please get a quarterback? Please, no. Give me a fucking quarterback. Oh, at least give me Brian Branch, Kyle Hamilton, or something. Here we are on the team wheel. Is it gonna bless us? The Rams or the Bucks? The Rams. As this camera curl, we're just going to slide him over there to free safety. We also went back and grabbed David Andrews as well. Yeah, Cameron Curl didn't get it done. Let's just go ahead and skip to the wheel. And we have added a curse and a jackpot to this wheel. Quarterback, no! Chat, we're taking off Sam linebacker. I don't care. I'm taking off Sam linebacker. My video, my rules. We're 2 hours in and I have made no progress on quarterback. We're respinning this. Alright, Sam linebacker is officially off. We are done trying to get Sam. I'll take a right edge. As long as it's good, I'm from a good team. I'll take a right edge. We have also added a curse and a jackpot on the team wheel, and we are going to get Vikings? We get Dallas Turner, but he's not even in the top 3 for each edge position. So let's just go to the simulation. Ladies and gentlemen, we go 13-4. Not even really worried about the stats. We're just gonna start simulating. Probably get knocked out in the probably the divisional against the 14-3 Ravens. If we win the Super Bowl this year, I'm in the video. Yeah, no, video's not done. Okay, we have shuffled the wheel again. Can the wheel please bless me this time? Just one more time. Not curse, not curse. Fullback. That's good. We can get a fullback, and we're taking fullback off the list. We still need a kicker, too. I want Juicy Juice. Doesn't really matter. If this team doesn't have a fullback, right? So here's kind of the parameters around fullback. If that team doesn't have a fullback, not only do we take fullback off of the wheel, but we get a respin as well. Okay? Okay, thank you. They had a fullback. Kari Blasingame. You know, Kari Blasingame just might be the missing piece. Kari Blasingame, the missing piece. Absolutely not going 11-6. Let's just go back to the wheel. Can I please have a quarterback, Will? No, I can't. I can have a corner, though. Nice. Our corner is going to come from the boys. Give me Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, however, is not the highest rated corner on the roster. It is actually DaRon Bland. Nonetheless, welcome to the Colts, as we're going to slide him right in there at free safety and get a major upgrade in the secondary. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, DaRon Bland was not the answer. Guess back to the wheel we go, and I don't think we're going to get quarterback. We're going to actually get a strong safety. Wow. Strong safety. It's not like we have 20 of those. Y'all cannot continue to do me like this and expect me not to be mad. Give me a good, strong safety. Good God. The Patriots? Yeah, Kyle Duggar. Woohoo. Nonetheless, welcome to the squad, Kyle Duggar. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to go back to the wheel. We have shuffled up the wheel one more time. Give us I'll take a wide receiver right there in jackpot, too. Quarterback, wide receiver, and jackpot being all there. And yeah, I like where those are at. We might not shuffle up the wheel for a while. Although the question still lies, what team are we going to land on here? I will take the Patriots. Stephon Diggs? Stephon Diggs? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have probably the most washed receiving core in the league. But nonetheless, welcome Stephon Diggs onto the team, partnering up with Devontae Adams and Michael Pittman Jr. This is a top 3 receiving core in the league, hands down. Wow, didn't even make the playoffs. Back to the wheel. Just bless me this one time. Just one time. Okay, right guard or running back, I can deal with. Right guard and running back, I can deal with. Because we do need an extra center, and we need someone at guard. So, I mean, we haven't really gotten those. Chiefs, please God, Chiefs. Please, the Chiefs. The Jack. Ooh, curse. No. Okay. Phew. Okay. As we're gonna get Patrick McCarry, not even starting, but definitely an upgrade from our backup right guard. Yeah. Back to the wheel. All right, back to the wheel. We need a quarterback bad. Jackpot, please. Yes, we get a jackpot. Okay, first jackpot of the video. Jackpot is huge. We can choose any position that we want from this team right here. A jackpot is huge. We're going to go to the Saints. So with that, since we can't get rid of Anthony Richardson, might as well go ahead and protect him. We pick up Eric McCoy, a huge addition to this already stacked offensive line. I don't know what to tell you, Anthony Richardson. If you can't get it done this year, dude, I might just quit the video. Ladies and gentlemen, what a jump for the Colts going 12-5. But it's really just not enough. Like, Anthony Richardson's got to go. It's Anthony Richardson. It's not even like our receiving core is good. Okay, they're spreading it out. Rushing, fine. Defensively, good. Okay. I mean, Aiden Hutchins is doing everything he can. Dude, we're just gonna go back. We're just gonna go back to the team will. And by team will, I mean position will, as we are going to land on strong safety again. Lord. Here on the team will, we're gonna get a strong safety from the Panthers. The Seahawks. The Seahawks. Okay. Isn't that Well, I don't want to say Kirby Joseph. I know it's not Kirby Joseph. I'm gonna try to get this. Chat. Quandre Diggs? Does Quandre Diggs still play for him? Yeah, I think it's Quandre Diggs. And no, it was Nick Emanwari. Let's just say. Yeah, let's just. You know what? If we win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna straight advance to the Super Bowl. If we win it this year, I'm ending the video. The video's ended. Because if I can win a Super Bowl with Anthony Richardson, I think I can go 17-0 with Patrick Mahomes. Just saying. If we win the Super Bowl, I'm ending the video. Oh my God, chat. Hold on. Now we're not gonna jump in here. I don't want to jump in, but let's take a look at the team schedule. No forced wins, nothing like that, not at all. No forced wins. Chat, we have to win it. I'm just gonna sim through it. I don't want to sit here and do like a jump in, but I kind of want to jump in. I don't think I can do that to y'all. Y'all came here for a 20-0 video. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a real YouTuber. I'm gonna sit here and grind it out. I've been recording for 2 hours and 42 minutes now. We're gonna grind it out. And y'all know what that means. Back to the wheel, a new, fresh, shuffled wheel, and we are gonna land on kicker here. Which, hey, we have not landed on kicker this video. This might be a sign we're probably about to land on quarterback. But we do get to go ahead and take kicker off the wheel as well. We also shuffled the team well, so we're kind of hoping to land on the Cowboys here, but we're going to land on the Raiders. We're going to get Daniel Carlson. Will he make a difference and maybe put up some more points for us? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Let's go ahead and hop into the sim. Chat, we go 14-3. Carlson does make a very big difference, but we need to go 16-0, so we're gonna, or 17-0, so we're gonna go ahead and hop back to the wheel. Okay, we are back on the positions wheel here. Can we get a Mike linebacker? Maybe somebody better than Bobby Wagner, potentially. Maybe a Fred Warner, possibly. All right, hoping for the 49ers here, but I don't think we landed on the 49ers once, so we're gonna land on the jackpot. Chat. We can't even, we are not getting lucky at all right now. Not at all. Anyway, we got the Jaguars middle linebackers. So the wheel spin has landed us Foyesade Aluakon, as we're going to sling him over there to the Sam linebacker as well. So maybe this is our year. We just really need to get rid of Anthony Richardson, dude. It's getting on my nerves. 9-8, bro. I swear to God, I'm going to crash out. Back to the team, Will. Sorry for that ear rape there. Jesus Christ. I don't even care who you give me at this point. Just give me somebody, like, good. Oh, please, the Falcons. The Falcons. Okay, that's a great wheel spin right there, dude. I will take Jesse Bates. I will take me a Jesse Bates. As he fills in perfectly a free safety, moving to Ron Bland over to strong safety. Also, if I can get 5 in a row right from now on, we're gonna do a little gift wheel. Okay, we're gonna add a wheel of positions. It'll be 3 positions that we can add, and then with the team wheel, there's 3 teams we can use. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. 11-6. We're going back to the wheel. Here we are on the wheel. Can we land on the jackpot, please? Jackpot, yes. Oh my God, jackpot. This could be the turning point. Please, God, anybody but the Saints, Browns, or Titans. Anybody. Crash out is coming right now, chat. However, I am not going to complain too much, as it does land us on Josh Hines-Allen being able to move DeForest Buckner back to D-tackle. This is the best defense in the league. The best front 7 in the league, led by the veteran Bobby Wagner. There is no reason why we shouldn't go win 17 games. Real talk. Peyton Manning did it with a defense like this. 15-2. We're right there. We just need a better quarterback. That's it. And yes, I seen where I had not gotten Jesse Bates. I did go back and grab him. Let's just go back to the wheel. For all that is holy, just let me get a quarterback, please. Oh, God. I've been recording this video for 3 hours. At least let me get a good team. The Chiefs? So, chat. This is how the curse works. If I roll a left tackle on this curse, I have to give up my best player at that position. So, for instance, Bernhard, Raymond, the guy we've been trying to get rid of, we gotta release him. Goodbye. At least we found a role for Mike McGlinchey. Chat, I forgot to change from the wheel to the actual screen. So we just released Bernhard Raymond, but we just switched Mike McGlinchey over to left tackle, but that puts him at right tackle and Zach Tom at left tackle. So I know it doesn't make no sense, but this is how it's gonna go. We're not gonna simulate because I know we're not going 17-0 until we get a quarterback. We're just gonna start spinning off wheels until we get a quarterback. Okay, we now have a fresh wheel. Let's hope. Jackpot. Okay. We can take jackpot. We need a good quarterback. That's all we need. Cowboys? I'll take Dak. Easily. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your new starting quarterback. I've gotten really lucky with these jackpots. Can Dak Prescott get us the ring that we've been needing? Chat. If we win the Super Bowl this year, I'm calling it. I'll do a 20-0 challenge, but if we win the Super Bowl, I'm calling it. We'll jump in. We won't be able to get no gameplay. There's a bug right now where it's like out of position players or whatever are playing like wide receiver and shit. If we win the Super Bowl this year, I'm calling it. Oh. Hello, old friend. Nice to see you again. What are we going to get this time, Will? You know what? Let's get Dak some weapons. Alright, let's go ahead and get this wheel out of the way. Wide receiver from the Bears? DJ Moore? Question mark? DJ Moore? So with the addition of DJ Moore, Dak Prescott has another weapon to utilize. I think I'm going to start DJ Moore over Stephon Diggs. This team is ready to go 17-0, but I just don't know what's going on. See, you could have went and got Micah Parsons, a CD Lamb. But I was so desperate for quarterback that last spin, I had to get off of Anthony Richardson. I can't deal with Anthony Richardson anymore. Chat. I don't know what else y'all want me to do. Back to the wheel, I guess. We need like an elite quarterback. That's what we jackpot. Please go. I'm counting that as a jackpot. I'm counting that. I don't care. That is clearly on jackpot. Clearly, right? No, we're going for a second spin. Fuck that. If it lands on jackpot this time, I get it. Chat, we're taking it. We're taking it. Come on, give me Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, anybody, Ravens, Bills. Yes, Josh Allen. Oh my God. We might actually finish this. 3.5 hours of recording. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you our saving grace, Josh Allen. This should be it. This should be the season. This should be the year. If there's a year, this is the year. Hands down. Okay? Please, for all that is holy, let me win this, please. Chat, I don't care anymore. If we win it, we're done. I can't record this video anymore. I have work tomorrow. It is actively, at the time of me recording this, it is 10 o'clock at night. I have work tomorrow. I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. If we win this, I'll give y'all a 20-0 challenge. But this is, okay. We're going to hop in. I'll see y'all there. We have made it to the Super Bowl as a 15-2 team. The LA Rams are going to go up 7-0. Go up 10-0 on us. Colts are driving. We're going to take a 7-10 deficit. Rams are going to go up 13-7. They get the ball back at half. Looks like we're going to try to drive. Don't do anything. The Colts have the ball. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Can we drive? No. The Rams have the ball again. Up 21-7. We need to score. We're down by 2 possessions here. We got the ball. We're driving, and we're going to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion as the Rams are going to drive. Don't run out this clock yet. They don't get it. We have a chance to go win this game. First down and 10. We have 1:46. We got to score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. A touchdown wins it. We're going to get the first down. Second down and 8. 26 seconds left to go. 8 seconds left. All I think we'll go ahead and hop in here. See what Josh Allen and this Indianapolis Colts team has to cook up with 8 seconds left. Still have 3 timeouts. Can potentially move downfield a little bit, call a timeout. Don't throw a Hail Mary, no. We get one more opportunity. All right, here they come again. One last opportunity to strike downfield. Josh Allen throws a quick ball. Tyler Warren's going to go. He's going to go to the end zone. Your Indianapolis Colts are Super Bowl champions. Tyler Warren, the rookie, catching the football. What an end to what a game. Tyler Warren catches the football, runs all the way to the end zone. As we have finally done it, we have won the Super Bowl. We could have won it years back, but I have to go to sleep, guys. Tyler Warren walks it off, and your Buffalo Bills are champions. Your Buffalo Bills, oh, they might not be. Hold on. We got to make this field goal. We got to make this field goal. Tyler Warren tied up the game. The field goal is up through, and it is good. Your Buffalo Bills are Super Bowl champions. Your Buffalo Bills have made it so far, going 16-2. We are going to try to get y'all a 20-0, potentially. Or I guess it's more like a 19-0. Would it be a 19-0? Because 17 games in the regular season, right? And then you play 2 games. Yeah, it'd be a 19-0 challenge. So we'll see if we can't get y'all a 19-0 challenge, guys. Oh my gosh, your Super Bowl champions, the Indianapolis Colts with Josh Allen. Dude, I've been recording this for 3.5 hours now. I'm exhausted. I need to edit this video too. That's going to take me even longer. So yeah, that's why I had to end this video. Your Super Bowl MVP is going to, looks like it's going to be Josh Allen, from what I can tell. We got it done. Tyler Warren walks it off. I thought I was going to have to record this video for another hour. Okay, I thought I was going to have to record this video for another hour, but Tyler Warren gets it absolutely done, walking it off with 3 seconds left to go. What a finish. I don't know if I can play another season after a finish like that. I don't know if I can. Let's go take a look and see who your Super Bowl MVP was and all that stuff. Josh Allen threw for 245, 3 touchdowns. Looked like he was pretty good, but hell, I'd give my Super Bowl MVP trophy to Tyler Warren. I mean, after what he just did, after what Tyler Warren just did, let's go ahead and sim. Hold on. All right, let's take a look at the recap here. Josh Allen was the MVP. In my books, Tyler Warren was that MVP for that last second touchdown. But at the end of the day, your Indianapolis Colts are Super Bowl champions. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you to everybody who came out and supported me. I know this was a long one, longer than what I normally do. I finally got a computer so I can edit my videos a little bit better. But I hope everyone has a wonderful, amazing, and blessed day. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.